Hello and welcome to this episode of Successory Business Lounge, where we talk and discuss business without the jargons. Today on the show, I have a very young entrepreneur who is very, very passionate about what she does. And I'm going to have this chat with her so that others will be able to learn and have a good time. Please, there, can we get to know you?
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. My name is Oladoyin, Olanrewaju. I'm an accountant. I'm also a financial literacy advocate, and I host a talk show called The Fed Talk Show, where we talk insights and broader knowledge on finance, entrepreneurship, and purpose. And aside from that, I'm also an entrepreneur. I deal with pastry businesses.
That's so fabulous that multidimensional and all that. Now, can you tell us what brought about you being a financial literacy advocate? What brought about you going into that sector? Because I've never really heard about it. So tell me what brought about you.
Okay. So I studied accounting for my 2 degrees, for both bachelor and master's.
Okay.
And even before I started my master's degree, I love calculations.
Okay.
So I prefer calculation to theory. So that was what even brought the idea of me studying accounting, because it was more of a calculated course than theory. Then during NYSC, I started getting passionate about, how does finances work? How can people grow wealth? And how do we reach out to communities that don't have knowledge about this? They just make their daily business and go back home and still spend the same money. So how can they save to invest? How can they save to grow wealth? And that's why I spoke with one of my friends with the same passion. And from there, we started growing how to go to school to teach financial literacy.
Wow. So you mean you go to schools?
Yes.
Like what kind of schools? Is it secondary schools, universities?
Secondary schools, universities, although in communities that don't have access to this knowledge. Then when we go, we also go with like piggy box, the local piggy box, for them to be able to save.
Wow, that's really a very nice one. Now, I know that sometimes starting your own stuff can be challenging, because I believe you work with an NGO. How were you able to have time to do this? That's number one. And secondly, what were the challenges you faced?
Okay, so this is very funny, because I've always been the type of person that cannot do one thing at the same time. I like to multitask. So because I'm working doesn't mean I should completely leave out my business.
Okay.
And because I'm also in the business doesn't mean I should not pursue my career, which is the work.
Yeah.
And how I've been able to balance that. So for pastry business, because it's not something that you can keep over time, you get orders when it is needed. So you can always schedule the time that you will bake. So if you get order for maybe the weekend, you know that when you come back from work, it's time for you to bake. And that was even before I got an assistant. That was where I was running it. So from work, I go to market, bake overnight, deliver the next day. That routine. Then Saturday, I use mostly for baking. Then now that I have somebody that can assist me, at least the person will go to the market before I come back, and we can do the baking together.
Oh, that's awesome. That's very, very awesome. Now, talking about investment, I think when you look at ending of 2025 and, into 2026, there has been a lot of awareness, like on social media, on TikTok, you see a lot of people talking about investment, buying shares, buying stocks, buying investment and all that. How does that make you feel? Because you are also into that. Do you feel like, you are no longer needed in that system? Or how do you cope with that?
To be honest, investment is a game changer. I will not even advise anybody not to invest, especially in 2026. There are so many things you can invest in. I know that a lot of us are aware of shares, of bonds, but apart from that, there are so many other things you can invest in. And number one thing is real estate. You can invest in real estate.
Oh, really?
Yes, you can invest in real estate.
You can see now, I'm just realizing that I thought real estate was just for the elites and people like that. I didn't even know that.
I'm currently into real estate, so I can probably call myself a realtor. So I would say that, yes, real estate is one top investment that you should venture into this year. And you don't have to kill yourself to get the property. You can collaborate with a friend. You can collaborate with a group of people that you can get it. Another thing you can invest in is gold. And a lot of people think, gold. When you hear gold, you're thinking of 24 karat gold. You're thinking of
the one people wear as jewelry and so.
But there are so many categories to investing in gold. There's the jewelry. You can buy and sell
Okay.
jewelries.
Okay.
You can do the online one where you download an app that does the investments. I can recommend AfriInvest, Optimus. Yes,
Okay.
you can get those apps on your phone and invest in them.
Okay.
So apart from the shares and the bond, these are also some other things that you can invest in. But I'm not saying you should not invest in shares. There are also fintech apps that allow you to invest in shares as low as 5,000 naira. For Stanbic Mutual Fund, it's as low as 5,000 naira. So a lot of people think investing have to involve, I need to get up to 100k.
Yes,
No,
and
you can
the
invest
likes.
as low as possible.
Wow, it's very interesting to hear someone your age, you're a young lady doing investment, doing also your passion, which is bakery, and then your career, which is investment and accounting. What do you encourage people who would want to step out to do something, but they feel hampered by maybe their lack of capacity, their lack of finances, their lack of support? Because there are some people, okay, who have what it takes to start up, but they need support. And you talked about partnership. So can you really tell us how can they really get support to help them stand and to establish what they want to do?
Do you know this particular question that you asked me? I was thinking about it this week and I got my answer while I was thinking about it. So for those that are looking to start afresh without capital, without sponsor, without partnership, I would say leverage on the resources that you have right now. We are in the technology space and I don't think you should not be online at the moment. So no matter the phone that you are using, I know a lot of people want to bank on the fact that they don't have a good phone, but I just want to say that no matter the phone you are using, leverage the resources that is with you right now. The first thing I will encourage you to do is go online and talk about your business. You might not have the funding, you might not have partners yet, you might not have capital yet, but when you consistently put out what you do
out there,
just saying it every day, I bake, people should patronize me, I bake, patronize, and you are saying it every day. Before you know it, some people will say patronize and let us rest.
Even let us rest.
So when you leverage on what you what you have now, before you know it, people start getting interested. Oh, she wants to expand. Oh, what can we do to help her? Oh, this.
And there are actually people who are online who are looking for how to help people.
Yes,
there are people who are out to impact, to support. So they want to see people with talent, with passion to support.
I was going to mention that just this December, I came across a lady's page. She sells natural products.
Okay.
So, and she just came online in December and she was like, she wants to give out 3 million naira to any business owner. So what you just have to do is make a video of yourself, tell your story, what you do, and we'll select. So imagine somebody that has been putting themselves outside, I do this, I do. That's a very good way to.
So without even having to think, okay, let me write a proposal, let me look at the names of companies I should go and drop it with. So basically, people should leverage on technology because that's just the game changer for us now. Technology, everybody has a phone, an Android phone that can do one thing or the other. You take pictures with it. So leverage that because we have a lot of people who just hold their phones and they don't do anything. So I like the fact that you say, okay, number one is leveraging technology. Number two, she talks about being consistent on that. And then number three, if you have any other points that you can add so that they will know.
No, number three, just keep delivering value. So as long as you are consistent.
Keep delivering value. Yes. That's very key because we have some people who just go online and what they are doing is not really valuable. So I think I like that point, delivering value. For now, you said you have partners. Are you thinking of employing more people as you grow? Or I just really want to know what,
Yes. And I'm looking to employ more because I want to also expand.
Okay.
So expand in the sense of bringing in more products.
Okay.
So before we deal with just cakes and pastries and small chops, all of those other things. But now we want to go into bread.
Okay.
We want to go into natural fruit drinks like smoothie, parfait, all of those consumables that that people will really like to get to eat. So if I'm going to be expanding in business, that means I need more ends that can be on there. So of course, I'm looking to expand.
Okay, so now what would you tell people out there, young entrepreneurs like yourself? Because I think you're doing amazing for a lady at your age. You're doing quite amazing. What would you throw out to people out there who are striving to be like you or to fulfill their dreams one way or the other?
I would say that have a vision or have a dream written down. So even the Bible says write it down and make it plain so that you can run with it. So first write it down. You have an idea, write it down. you want to do something,
Write it down.
At least when you are seeing it or I've written it down, you can always go back to that journal or that book, whatever, that, okay, this is what I want to do. So when you write it down, there's already a push. There's already, okay.
A blueprint.
Exactly. So who can I talk to bring this idea to life? When you have a dream first, you look out for people that you can talk to. And you don't even have to go overboard in writing out first. You can talk to your family and friends. You can talk to, maybe there's somebody that just likes you or just believe in what you do. You can share the dream, the vision with them. And if they buy it, if it's somebody that really wants to support what you're doing, like they can give you the littlest of amount, but at least they are supporting you with something. So when you write it down, when you share it, then you execute with the resources that you have. Then you can
start from where you are.
From where you are.
Yes.
So then you can grow bigger and bigger.
It was so exciting and it's so, inspiring talking to you and you showing your story and your experience in business and following your passion. Thank you for giving us your time. So you've had it all. Start from where you are. Leverage the resources that you have. Make sure that you're delivering value and be consistent, and then reach out to people that would support you, and the sky can be your starting point. Thank you for joining us on this episode. Till I come your way again,